Mr. Gatsby, I'd like to have a word with you. Mr. Gatsby, I don't want any trouble. I just want to have a few words with you. Gatsby, I told you I don't want any trouble. Great, Gatsby. Better call the chief up about this.
So, did you learn what happened to him?
I don't know. I just came up here to ask him about the Wilson dame. Then all I hear is bang, bang, bang! I don't know what could have happened to him.
Oh, Rookie, isn't it obvious?
If it is, it went right over my head.
I gotta tell you something, Rookie. You got a lot to learn in this line of work.
You know, this is the first dead body I've ever seen. They look different in the pictures. They don't move or anything.
You weren't there when we were investigating the car accident, were you?
The one with Mrs. Wilson? No, sir, I don't believe I was.
Well, you're lucky. It was pretty gruesome. I remember talking to George Wilson about it. He told me a very vivid description about it.
Treat you better. Tom promised me a car. I'll sell it and we can move west, just like you wanted.
You think you can win me over just like that?
Myrtle, I love you.
He's come for me. Tom has come for me.
What?
I knew he'd leave that dimple wife of his. He's come to get me.
Myrtle, where are you going?
So, that Myrtle dame was crazier than a sack full of monkeys.
Yeah, and apparently crazy is attract.
Do you reckon that George fella was the one who killed Gatsby?
Why, yes, I do. All the evidence points to it. See, George thought Gatsby killed Myrtle, and he wanted to take justice into his own hands.
But why go after Gatsby? There was no evidence to prove it was him.
Listen, I'm not trying to find out how crazy people are crazy. It's my job to put the jigsaw piece together, not to find out what the cardboard is made out of.
Well, how do you explain George's death then?
Papers, boss. Thank you.
You're welcome.
It's obvious. He killed himself. The grief of killing another man was just too much for the guy.
Wow. A murder and a suicide. Can you think of that?
Well, it's definitely a shock. People around here in West Egg, they're not really all that violent.
You reckon we should search the house?
What do you expect to find?
I don't know, but that George fellow seemed to think Gatsby was the one who killed Myrtle. Maybe he was onto something.
The man was a nut. Killed the first person he could think of. He was probably a regular at Gatsby's party. That's where he knew he lived.
Well, maybe it was Gatsby who killed Myrtle.
Well, what do you expect to find in his house? Gatsby was a well-respected man. He would never resort to murder.
I'm not saying it was murder. Maybe it was an accident. The point is, if we can prove it was Gatsby who killed Myrtle, we might get a reward back at the station.
Alright then, fine then. We could snoop around the house for a little bit. But no funny business. Remember, you're still on duty.
Right. Mr. Murdoch?
What is it, Felix?
See? What did I tell you?
Oh, whoa. It looks like you're going to become a great detective one day.
Thanks. Well, now what? We can't turn him in.
I think we should just let him slide.
It's a shame you have to do something like this, huh?
Well, looks like Gatsby wasn't so great after all. Bow, wow, wow. A great detective one day.
Thanks. So, how are we gonna tell the media?
Oh, don't worry about it. I got my iPhone. I'm just Instagram it. Let's see, Great Gatsby dead. So sad. Hashtag YOLO. I'm a great detective one day.
Thanks. So, what do you think we should do with the body, sir?
I'll call up Clean Up Clear. never seen a cell phone before?
Well, now what? I mean, we can't turn him in.
Well, now that I've thought about it, I think we should just let him go.
It's a shame. It's a shame he's dead now.
Well, it looks like Gatsby's pushing up daisies now. Oh, yeah.
Holy damn. Better call the chief up about this.
Cut!
For me, Tom has come for me.
What?
I knew he'd leave that bimbo wife of his. Tom has come for me.
Myrtle, where are you
Are
going?
you guys filming
Shut
now?
up with this.
I had you one time.
Looks like you're gonna become a great detective one day.
Well, now what? We can't turn him in anymore.
Well, seems to me, this Gatsby guy has a lot on his plate.
You forgot some lines. You
I didn't.
idiot.
No, I didn't!